Welcome back. Now, yeah, that song was a little bit of motivation for people that have some things that they've not talked about, some unspoken feelings and emotions, especially when it comes to persevering in any industry they find themselves. Now, today we're going to talk about embracing resilience, especially when it comes to embracing success. Gabriel Balogun is back. He is a learning and development expert, and it enables him provide invaluable advice to coaches, consultants, knowledge to the industry experts, as well as individuals like myself. I've become one of his clients, so just that he's not charging me big money. But it's great to have you back.
It's good to be here again.
In fact, when it comes to embracing success, I feel like there's this imposter syndrome
Definitely.
that comes about with a lot of people. They've been pushing so hard for so long, and they're actually there, but they don't realize it yet. Have you had these kinds of conversations before?
Yes. One of the truths I had to tell myself when I am it. So I remember when I got a gig, I was so afraid. Not because I could not do it, because I was like, am I this person? Am I the right person for this? Right? And what I learned was that imposter syndrome is information on two levels. The first level is that you are qualified enough to do what it is that they've given you.
Okay.
You have not just realized it yet. Okay. That's the first truth. The second truth is that you might not be qualified enough to do it, but the world has given you a pedestal to either let you show yourself or let you disgrace yourself. So you have an option with the second truth to say, I'm not ready for this yet.
Okay.
Bring this to me again in another 5 months.
Okay.
Right? So it's two truths. One is a confirmation, one is a warning. And so anytime I am it with that, it gives me an opportunity to think and say, okay, do you have track records of doing this thing? If the answer is yes, go for it.
Okay.
If the answer is no, pause. Get better at it, then come back for it.
So where does resilience now come in here? Because a lot of people have been doing the same thing year on year and possibly improving on their skills little by little, but they're not seeing that growth. They're not seeing the glitz and glamour that's supposed to come. They're not seeing the money that's supposed to come with that push, that perseverance, that resilience that they've been having.
I say that the journey of everybody has different phases. There are phases in your growth pattern or in your journey where it's not a beauty phase.
Okay.
There's just enough money to keep you going. There's not enough money for you to flex or to show the world that you're actually doing this thing. But you are earning enough to keep you going.
Okay.
So stay at it, right? I believe that challenges will always come. The problem is not the challenges. Life will throw you curveballs. The problem people have is their perception and how they respond to challenges. So your power is not in the things you cannot control, which is the challenges. Your power is in the things you can control. Quick example, if I'm supposed to come here and it starts raining heavily, and I know I have to be here at a certain time, let's say, for instance, 7 o'clock, and it starts raining from 6:30, you have two options. I can sit at home, try to wait out the rain and call you and say, it's raining, no, I'll be late. That's me giving power to the things I can't control. Or I can, even if I don't have a car, I can get an umbrella, roll up my trousers, put my suits in the bag, right? Take an umbrella, jump on the next bus, get me here, go straight to the restroom, pull down my trousers, rearrange myself and come on set. But I'm here. What I have done is that I have responded by focusing on the things that I can control, which is myself, not the rain. Do you see how that works?
True. Now, there is a time when some people get to a wall. You know, when people are running a marathon, they say there is a wall that they get to where they feel they can't go any further. For a lot of people, they feel like they've reached that wall and they've been trying to scale that wall for a long time and they've just they're on the verge of giving up. What sort of advice do you give to people like that?
The only place you can go from rock bottom is up.
Okay.
Which means that if you are the lowest of the low, you can't go lower than that. It's the lowest of the low. Why don't you use that foundation as a springboard?
Okay.
Now, when your back is against the wall, there are two things. You either fight what is coming to you, or you break down the wall.
Okay.
Either way, or you climb over the wall. Either way, giving up is not an option. And the simple act, not giving up, is to become a person that learns how to figure things out. The person that learns how to get stuff done. If you have that mindset that nothing is coming that I cannot figure out, it can take me 6 months, but I'll figure it out. You will never give up. Because that's the foundation of grit. The fact that this thing is tough at the moment. Who do I know to talk to that can help me? Or what do I need to pay? Even if it's not money, who do I need to go and sleep on their floor and hold their leg and say, see, if you don't help me, I'll die you. But show me the way. Once you have that mindset that I can figure this thing out, it saves you, because if you check across everything, the people with the longest marriage, isn't given to them on the platter of gold. Everything that is working is being worked at, right? So that attitude not to give up, to figure things out, will save you a lot more time and give you the resistance you need.
So now everything we've been talking about has sort of been towards equating to success.
Yes.
But how do people recognize it when they've actually got there?
Success is very relative. Success is what you determine success will be. So, for instance, someone that smokes a pack of cigarettes every day.
Okay.
Success could be smoking one stick less than the entire pack. Okay. That's success, right? So what people do is that they overestimate what they can do in 1 year and underestimate what they can do in 5 years. So they put an unhealthy pressure on themselves to achieve something in 1 year, whereas nobody really achieves it in 1 year. Even the person you're looking at is in their scaling phase. You're just in your early phase. It's like me saying I want to start my own show and become as popular as you on TV. You've been doing this for close to 2 decades. It doesn't make any sense. So I'm underestimating what I can achieve in 2 decades and overestimating what I will achieve in 1 year.
Okay.
So I think that people need to define success to what they can achieve and then go for it. And when they achieve it, they're successful.
Amen to that.
Yes.
Honestly, there's still quite a lot, to discuss in this area, and so many questions that are still to be asked and hopefully answered. We would love to hear your thoughts on this. Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC and let us know. And hopefully, Gabriel Balogun will be able to answer some of your questions on social media as well. At this point, we have to take a quick break, but as always, Wake Up Nigeria continues.